ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Gaming Gryphon. This is the Voidbound server, and if you can't hear, it's scary up there. I'm actually gonna turn down my sounds. Weather's at dang. There must be like the thunderstorms, like I don't know if it's new. I don't want to say new, but the thunderstorms these days are scary. I don't know if it's the Voidbound server or what, but I ain't going up there. We're staying right down here in this cozy little bomb shelter, apparently, but go away. Anyway, so I did some work on the auto cooker oven, as you can tell. Added a little bit more brick. I initially made this brick, but I didn't like it. I actually kind of like how the stone brick looks, or the stone half slabs. I wish I could figure out how to add like a little bit more detail like up there. It needs a little something just to break it up. I haven't figured out what yet, though. Maybe I will eventually, but I'm kind of okay with how this is for now. Man, I hope my inn doesn't burn down. Anyway. So we're gonna call it good, and it's so super handy. I'll just chuck things in here and walk away, and it just cooks for me. Later, Mitch. I bet you it's the thunderstorm. I bet you it is. Once he logs out, I'm gonna see if I can sleep, and we'll see if we can sleep away the weather. Alright. Yes, it's night. Okay. Well, let's see if we can't just, you know, sleep through this awful storm. That might help the lag. Anyway, so the next question is, I mean, I had worked on here, like I was trying to do a table. I just wasn't like how it was coming up, but I have a few ideas. I should probably start with some of the requirements because oops, wrong place. Is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. So I'm totally cheating here. Shh, don't tell anyone. Would you like to know where this suspicious area leads to? Haha! You may remember this from other areas. This is, if you remember Terror's episode with me, or a couple episodes with me, actually, this is the skeleton spotter. It's actually super close to my house. And why is there randomly... Nope. I still need to make a safety shack, but I figure the safety shack's probably going to be, like, right over here. I'll do that on my spare time. I mean, I have an incinerator, but, I mean, come on. You need a safety shack. But this is just so stupidly convenient. I kind of want to put in a little secret door so I can just hop right on down there when I'm at the inn. Shh, don't tell any of the other guys on the server. So, I might try putting, like, a redstone door in there, or like, over here. I mean, I could do redstone. I definitely won't do it on camera, because you folks have done nothing to deserve... Whoa. Oh, hey, hi. Huh. I mean... Huh. I don't know. You know, the problem with my area is there's so many reasons it might have been excavated. I mean... Anyway. So, I'll probably try to put a redstone entrance over here. So I want to leave this wall very easy to get to. So I'll leave that kind of opened for now. Actually, I'll open it up the rest of the way here. Yeah. So figure I'm going to try to have a redstone door set up so that I can do something and open it up here. So alright, actually I'll remove my bed for now because it's messing with my spatial perceptions. So the things that need to be in a good kitchen. You need lots and lots of counter space. You need a place to do, like a sink for dishes and that sort of thing. I mean, we've got the meat locker. We've got the stock room. We've got the sub-basement is what we'll call this. So most of what's left is pretty much flavor, but it's also going to be my crafting area. So, alright. You're coming down from here. You're coming from the inn, you've got an order to make some food or whatever, or, you know, whatever it is. So... I'm guessing... Do I have any water buckets before I go filling that in? I think I do. Yeah, I got water buckets, okay. So I can just... I need polished andesite to do that. I love my stockroom. I don't say that enough, but it was a pain to do, but holy crap, it was worth the effort. It really just was. Anyway, so alright. We will go ahead and fill that in. So we've got the meat locker over here. We're gonna have to... I'm gonna have to... The lighting situation is gonna be a whole separate issue right here. Alright, so I've heard two different... Like, if you've ever done a kitchen, there's a lot of different counter things you can do. I've heard two different... Well, several different, honestly. There's some folks who love, like, the marble. And I could do marble. I mean, one of these would pass for marble pretty easily. So for, like, a marble countertop or a granite countertop. But you know what? For a working kitchen, usually it's either, like, stainless steel... Or butcher block is another really popular one, at least for the nice kitchens. I'm not gonna lie to you folks. I don't have the iron to even try doing a stainless steel, so I think we're gonna do butcher block. And the one that's probably the closest to butcher block. I grabbed this too, and I think I have. Yeah, I've got some birch wood. I went wood farming, so we're not in dire straits. So okay. Let's say, if this is our counter, and this is epic kitchen, therefore it will have lots of counter space. I wonder if I should go, is 2 gonna be too much? Again, we're experimenting here. Nah, you can do 2. You can do two wide easily. Lots of space, Chop, 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 chop. Anyway. Alright, so let's say this is the counter space. Ah, I have an idea, and I've been thinking about this one for a little while. Where did I put it? I think the first one's in here. Yeah, grab these. Grab these and these. Yeah, alright. Let's see if my idea will work. Alright. So now... Oops, that's so not what I meant to have happen. Get back here, you. Hopping on the counters. Like a heathen. Silence, chickens! Silence! Nobody loves you. Alright. So let's... There we go. Yeah! Yeah. Okay, if you're not getting what I'm going for there... Ooh, I think I almost like it... Yeah. I like it upside down a little bit better. What these are supposed to be is essentially cabinets. So, you have... These are going to be the cabinet doors, and you got lots of storage for all the things in there. So, I need to make a whole bunch of those. But we'll... Alright, I'm going to keep going here for a second. So, let's say... You've got lots and lots of counter space, and these are cabinets, so you've got lots of stuff under them. So that's your preparation area. Now, I do need it to be a little bit practical, too. Because I do need crafting tables. Yeah, there it is. So I've got a couple of options here, I guess. I could go like this. Go like that. I'm not sure I'm a super fan of that. Hang on, let's keep going here. Let's keep experimenting. Oh, poor dead chicken. Alright. Now the other option we have... Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, what the hell is that? There we go. And hit. And we just go like so. Ew. No. Nope. Alright. So if we're thinking this is a butcher block sort of, or cabinetry, or it doesn't have to be butcher block. I mean, they could just be cabinets. I mean, if they were cabinets, you would have a top on them. The best bet for that is probably carpet. Brown, maybe? Maybe. I don't really like any of the other options. I'm not sure I'm gonna like the brown either, though. Nah. I'm just gonna go wood. I'm just gonna say there's butcher block on the top. Okay. So let's say these are cabinets. So then over... Oh, I wonder, could I do something like that? And then have that. Oh. That's not terribly painful to aim for. I don't know. I'm just not digging it. The crafting bench is screwing with me. Alright, so let's keep going. So normally you would have... like so. Let's say. And this is like the kitchen that people drool over. Da-da-da. And yes, I could be using chests. I could be. I absolutely could be. I don't want to because I want to make sure... I want to keep making sure I use my stockroom. I don't want to have crap just sitting around out here. So let's say if those were also cabinets. And... normally they would have... a liner that were for where they meet the ceiling. If you've never had cabinets or installed cabinets yourself, it's actually kind of an interesting process to watch. It's both very tricky, but not as complicated as you might think it is. It's one of those weird mixes, you know? But to do it well is hard. So, you know, kids, sometimes you just hire a professional. Yeah, that's kind of what you'd be doing for cabinetry. Alright. So let's say I fill this in, I get all the cabinets going there. And I can do that. That's easy enough on my own time. I'll have to figure out... Well, you know what? I will look at it in a second. I will cut and do all the little finicky detail work and see what I can get. So the next thing to outline is I need an area with crafting benches. I have the furnaces. I need the crafting benches. I also need a sinking area. That one I can have a crafting bench by, I bet you. Okay, so the next one I need is an area to wash dishes in, is the theory. Oh, I don't think I have any cauldrons, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to cook up some more iron, I'm pretty sure. So, alright. Let's throw some iron in the cooker here. I don't think I have any in here, do I? I do! I'm so glad I didn't do that. Alright. So, we drop, and there's a cauldron. I hope I use this. Alright. Oh, but the trick is gonna be... I don't have the wall width on this wall. That's gonna be tricky, although Alright. There is... Oops, that's not correct. Alright, so let's say I did my door over here. Roughly around the same spot. Yeah, it wouldn't be a big deal if my door was over. Because this is that same area. So, alright. So let's say if the door was over here, instead of right there. If we closed this area back up. There we go. Alright, so let's say this was going to be the wash area. I mean, I could do either wall, but this one works better for me. So we plunk down the sink, let's say. I almost want to do a double sink, but I will restrain for now. Now the other thing is gonna be, if I'm doing a sink, I don't want it just for show. I'm also gonna want a functioning water well, so I can get water without any issues. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a, let's see. I have one. Alright. Grab... Plus an empty one just for in case. Oh, I need cobblestone and a sticks. Yeah, got turned around. My bad. Alright, hang on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I might need signs depending on how this goes. I will grab a few just in case. I don't think I will, but I might, because this one's going to be a little bit tricky. Alright. Oh, I know what else I need. You can do it like so. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to grab more later. I've got plenty. Okay. So, fail. Alright. Actually, the sign will come in handy. I will just put one down right here for now. Oops. E. Okay. Like so. I'm pretty sure, yep, I can get water as much as I want from right there. But when I drop this, yep, it'll come flowing out. Unless I do that. Yeah. Ah, no, sign, come back, come back! There we go. Okay, so then I just have to make this not look crappy. I mean, it's easy enough to make the infinite well. Now I just need to make it look decent. Oh, but this is where... Heh. Although, I wonder, could I do this more in a nicer manner? I might be able to. Alright. You know what? I've got a couple of things to figure out. So, I will be right back. I can do better on this. So, be right back, and I'll show you guys how I do it. Okay. Lots and lots of progress made. Lots and lots. I mean, I'm much happier with this room. And I'm glad I cut off for you folks, because otherwise you'd have been like, oh my god, this is so tedious. Anyway, let's start here. I tinkered around. I started to do some fancy redstone stuff, and I was like, you know what? No, this is silly. So I'll show you guys it works. I promise to show you how. So I will also just grab a bucket right here. It is little more than what you saw before. I can just go here, grab a bucket, and it refills. It is really not anything more than you guys saw before. I mean, there's this water source block there. There's a water source block there. It just fills into here. Yeah, it is the opposite of anything fancy. I will fill that back in. And the reason, okay, I should also start explaining and showing off some of the design. So the reason this is now the diorite, not even the polished diorite, is if you look in kitchens, tile backsplashes are typically around, well, it's like the sink and where the stove is and all of that. And I was like, and that's so, you know, you don't get crap on your walls. So I was like, alright, let's, oops, I pulled that off too. And that's just supposed to be a faucet. That's all. Alright. So that's just very basic, but it's also really, really nice to have a water source that I can get to without any trouble. Or an infinite water source. Now, you are noticing there's carpet. I guess that'll lead me to over here. Okay. So, this is the cabinets. I'm much happier. And, oh, I figured this out. How I see this in my mind is, you know the people with the really fancy kitchens where they have the hooks on their walls where they can hang all their tools? That's what this reminds me of. So that's how my brain went. Oh, okay. So, but I was working on this, and I'm not... I would really like to solicit some comments and see what you guys think. I'm pretty sure of down here. I mean, you've got a handle. This is a hinge. Handle, hinge, yada, yada, yada. That... I don't know of too many other ways to do that. That's just the best I can come up with. I mean, that's just a stick that's been oriented straight up and down. It's the best thing I could think of, and I tinkered with a few things to give the impression of a hinge. But these top cabinets are a whole separate thing, so I've got several options, as you can see. I mean, I could leave them blank, Not inclined to do that. I mean, it just, nah, it's just not. It's, no, 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 no. But there are options. So I could just put handles and leave the rest of it go. I could put handles and, if you look at, like, the fancier cabinets, a lot of them, at least, like, the ones that I tend to like, have edging and that sort of thing on the doors themselves. And just the item frames kind of gives me that impression a little bit. But then if you put just, like, wood, that also can kind of give you the impression, too. So I'm kind of struggling here. I would love to hear if you guys have any comments on what it would be, or if you have better ideas, please, by all means, if you have better ideas, also leave them in the comments. But would love to see what you guys think. I mean, just the handles, the item frames, or the birchwood planks. You know, I just had a thought. I totally hadn't thought it. So actually, yeah, I have. Oh, yeah, I have 4 options for you guys to look at here. So planks going to horizontal, planks going vertical, just the item frames, or nothing at all. I will step back, let you look, leave a comment, please. Would love to get some feedback on that one. I also I ended up going with some carpet to kind of give the impression of a stone of some variety, whatever your imagination, granite, slate, whatever. The colors that I came up with that I kind of liked was the light gray and the white. I'd be willing to try other colors if you guys would like to see them. Let me know, but which one of these I'm kind of debating because I can't quite decide. So if you guys have an opinion on, like, the white or the gray, or if you'd really think, no, you just need to go this color, okay, and leave a comment. Oh, and if you need to see, because obviously if I'm going to do it there, I'll do it here, if how it looks over in the sink area influences your decision, there's the white, there's the gray, again, please let me know. What else? Oh, I had a pun. Since, as any of you have watched, sorry. Any of you who have watched my episodes know, whenever I have to go caving, or I always whine. So it's the wine cellar. You know what? No, I'm gonna live the pun. I was gonna be subtle about it, but nope, subtle's for sissies. So yeah, it's the wine cellar, so whenever I have to go caving, I go down there and whine. Oh, lights, I'm pretty happy. I checked, there should not be anything capable of spawning in here. I was relatively thorough. And I went basic. I was like, nah, I could try. But this just worked for me, and it really does. I'm glad I traded with Fish for some glowstone, because the room, the only way the count worked was every other. Unfortunately, I tried to do, like, I counted out, and I was trying to do, like, every 2 or every 3. The only way it really worked out was every other. But that doesn't look bad. It really doesn't. So I'm not going to complain. What else? I did a little bit of detail work here. It's the most obvious here. The doors needed some visual emphasis. I'm not 100% sure if that's how I'm going to do it or not. But it's probably okay for now. And then, oh! I'm still not sure if I like these or not. These are supposed to be towel racks. And I like tried doing carpet and all sorts of other stuff. It just didn't work. So if you guys have a better way to give the impression of a towel rack, again, let me know. I don't know if these are staying or not. I'll leave them there for now and figure them out, see if I like them or not. But let me give you the panoramic of the room. We've got the oven, the countertop and the cabinets, the wine cellar, and the sink. Then, of course, we've got the stock room and the meat locker. Honestly, I don't know that you could ask for more, especially since, like we were talking about earlier, there's just gonna be a door right here so that I can sneak down to the spawner area. Oop, oop, don't mean to go down there now. So I'll figure out the door and get that set in. Trust me, you don't want to watch me try to do that. You just don't. I've got better things to waste your time with, let's be honest. Like, you know, leaving a comment and letting me know, because I'm struggling, so let me know, folks. Just give me some ideas here. I'd love to know what you guys think. Anyway, I am happy with how this came out. I was struggling with this build a little bit. Once the cabinets look consistent and the carpet here for the tops is settled on, I think this is a damn sharp room. It definitely gives, at least to me, the impression of a kitchen. So I'm happy. Hope you guys like it. Anyway, please leave a comment if you have opinions. I will catch you later. This is the Gaming Gryphon, signing off.